Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day and then the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. I mean, just think about that. If you're not using social media to have a side gig, um, why not? You know what I mean? I mean, that's a lost opportunity, in my opinion. And on that, what is happening? So, for those of you who have checked out Curiosity Shirts and have actually purchased your shirts, oh my goodness, I am so grateful. I am so thankful. I know you can't wait to get your shirts. I can't wait to get my shirts. So, very, very excited that some of you have gone and purchased Curiosity Shirts. I cannot wait to get them reviews and your feedback. Team Money, what is popping? What's happening? So tonight, I don't talk about this much, and I don't know why. I probably should. Um, there are a gazillion tax advantages to having a side gig. You may not know. I'm going to give you three basics. There's a couple of them there that are so rare that literally the big boys and the big gals don't really know about it either. But that is not for tonight. I'm going to give you three basic ones. Starts you off easy. Nicole, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. So I'll start with the easiest ones, right? Now, what does it mean to have a side gig? That means like if you're involved in some kind of a network marketing business or MLM or affiliate or what we do social retail or any type of a something that you're doing online or on the side alongside with your job would be considered a side gig or a side project, if you would, right? So if you're doing anything like that, you probably didn't know that you can write off. Um, this is give or take. You can write off about $50 a day. Yeah, go ahead, add it up. Yeah, that's 6,000 a year. You get to write off $50 a year. I mean, a day. That's like without the all the fancy schmancy stuff that I will share with you. But without the fancy schmancy stuff, it's like $50 a day. Now, here's how you do it. And this is legit. Okay. I attended a class actually last week on this, and I was going to do the live literally the next day, but things got out of hand and I didn't get to do it then. But I really want to give you some feedback here. So the first one, Nicole, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Polo 209, I see you. What is good? So the first way you can write you can write off some taxes by having a side gig is this. You can actually write off your expenses. For example, let's say you have a cell phone. Everybody has a cell phone, right? This is legit in all states. Yes, legit in all states. The question came up: is this real for all states on Facebook? And yes, it is legit on all. One is you can let's say, for example, you use your cell phone to send a text message to a prospect, or you can set up an account for a team member on your phone, or you run your business on your phone or laptop. Well, you can actually write a percentage of your cell phone bill because it's conducting business. It has an intention to build a business. You got to keep hold of that word, intention to build a business. That's more than one word. It's more than one word. So you got to hold on to those, right? So if you have an intention to build, you can actually take a portion of your cell phone. Let's say, for example, 50% of your cell phone is handling just all this stuff, right? And then half of it is for family and friends and whatnot, right? So you can write off 50% of it. Okay. Remember, you could do $50 a day for a total of 6,000 a year. So that's the first thing. You can write off your cell phone. Let's say you use your internet for, let's say you're doing this as a side gig, so you're doing it at home. So a portion of your internet is used for running your business. It's used to what? It has an intention to make profit. It has an intention to produce, right? So you have an intention to create an income. So you can write a portion, let's say from 2 to, let's say you have 2 hours a day that you focus on the business, or 3 hours a day. You take those 3 hours out of 24 hours, you do your math, boom, 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 and that portion, the 3 hours, you can actually write off as a business expense. Now, these things go on, your trips and dinners and stuff, but I don't want to talk about that. Those are some of the maybe more obvious ones. Maybe talk to an accountant and your CPA and make sure you get the maximum advantages of this. But so the first thing is like your cell phone, your internet, that stuff. The second thing you can write off, you may not know, is a portion of your home, your apartment. You run a business from home. So let's say if you have a 1-bedroom, or you have a studio, or you have a 2-bedroom that has a 1-bedroom completely dedicated, excuse me, to you and your side gig, you can take the total square footage of your home and then take the square footage of your office or the area that you work in. You can actually take that into the percentage and you can write that off. That's your office. You can write a portion of that off. So if you have a studio, if you have a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, a 5-bedroom, and you have 1-bedroom just completely dedicated to your side gig, there you go. You can write that off. Third one. This one is a tricky one. This is the one that most people have a hard time with. And I'm gonna look you right in the eye and tell you, you can do this. Like I said, if you are in a, let's say, product-based opportunity, what does that mean? You're in a network marketing company, you're in an MLM company, you're an affiliate, you're in social retail, and you actually promote products, right? Like I have a liquid collagen, I have coffee, I have all kinds of stuff. I have over 90 different products, right? All clean, no toxins, no chemicals, the good stuff, right? And so my stuff is all product based. Now get this. I personally use, last time I counted, I think it was 22, 23 different products. And these are not products that are like, oh my God, I use this and nobody else on the planet uses. Like, I'm pretty sure most people use toothpaste. I'm just saying. Like, most people probably use soap or detergent, you know. Anyway, if it's a product-based opportunity and I'm buying 21, 22, 23 products, and I'm not, listen to me, if you ever come to me for my opportunity or products, you will know this very quickly, okay? I don't do samples. I don't do samples. I don't promote samples in my team. We do not do samples. We're not a Chinese food place where you come in and say, "Oh, can I have some orange chicken?" No. You buy it, you don't like it, you return it, you get your cash back. That's how I do it. Maybe wrong, maybe rough, tough, but that's how I do it. Even in my t-shirts that I just launched, curiosity-shirts.com. People, I did a live last night. People say, "Oh, I'd love to wear this. Send me one and I'll wear it." What? Of course you'll wear it then. Everybody will wear it then. The point is you got to purchase, you got to commit. Okay. Now, if it's a product-based company, that's a whole other life. When it's a product-based company and you're using the products and you're not sampling, like me, the only way, I know some of my team is just busting up right now. The only way you would get a sample from me is if you were to come to my place and I poured you a shot of my collagen. That's it. Or I made you a cup of coffee. Otherwise, you ain't getting a sample. I'm not mailing you anything. I don't do that. Okay. No. So I haven't told a sample story from way back when, but that's not the conversation here. So how do you write off your products that you don't sample and you use? Here's how. You can actually write off 100% of your products because you're using your products with an intention to do what? To build a business. If you don't use your products, how are you going to sell products? Let's say if I have a t-shirt gig and I don't wear any of my t-shirts. I have a sandwich shop and I never buy my own sandwiches or eat my own sandwiches. Or I have a clothing boutique and you'll never see me in my clothes. How dumb does that sound? Right? But if you're using your products, right? Because this wasn't the deal back then. This was not the deal. You couldn't write off the whole thing because you're using it, right? But now you can actually, yes, but you can actually, yeah, the mileages, the car, you can write off a portion of the garage. I mean, you can write off all kinds of stuff, right? So you can write off the products you use because you are using it to demonstrate, one, that you're a product of the product. You're using your own product. Carlos, what's going on, my man? And two is that, hey, you got to show that these stuff works, right? I mean, if I drink the collagen, I will probably show results, right? Versus I can preach about collagen all day and not ever drink it. That's not the type of a business this is, right? This is a business of actual trying products, being a product of the product, being able to speak about the products. So the ones that are, I want to blow your mind right here. If you have, you get cringe, right? The hair on the back of your neck stands up when somebody says MLM, network marketing, and you're like, oh my God, the cops are here. They're going to catch me. I'm going to go to prison, the pyramid prison, right? So primitive in thinking. But let's say the hair on your back stands up. Everything goes nuts, right? Oh my God, I got to get my auto ship. It's $150 a month to run a business. It's like less than $2,000 a year. Oh my God. Versus you run a business for $2,000 expenses a year, but you can write off $6,000. Now, let me ask you, why do you think you don't have it made yet? Because you haven't put that together? I spent 2,000 and I can write off 6,000 because you can't figure that out. That 6 is more than 2. I know this is kind of a mean live a little bit. I am poking. I am. But seriously, you pay 150, if that, for your auto ship, the products you're using. You're like using these products. You're buying products to use. Like you go to Target, you go to Walmart, you buy products to use. You're buying from your own store, 150 bucks a month. You got, I don't know, you got a couple of apps. You got, I don't know, whatever. Let's say you run a business for about 2,000, 2,500 a year. With the bare minimum, like we haven't done any trips or anything like that, you can write off 6,000 a year. You just spent 2,500 and you wrote off 6,000. And you're tripping on a $150 auto ship. Huh? Feel me? So don't let that become a barrier, because you can write off your products. You can actually make more of it. Right now, your products are costing you. You are buying toothpaste from a third party. You could be my company, buy toothpaste from yourself, get paid on what you bought. And then write it off. But no, no, don't do it. MLM is a prison system. Don't do it. Don't spend 2,500 to write off minimum 6. No. That's bad math. You're right. It's a pyramid. You're right. You go in there and you come out as a chic. You know. You're right. You're right. You shouldn't write off your cell phone. No, you shouldn't write off a portion of your home. No, why would you? Why would you write this stuff off? I don't know. Why? Don't do it. Don't write off the dinners. Don't write off the trips. No. Use them as expenses for the rest of your life. I haven't even told you about the Augusto rule. Augusto rule. I bet you won't be able to find it. That's only 3. You just wrote off your internet, your cell phone, and your portion of your home, and your all the products you're actually buying to use yourself. Yeah, that's a really bad deal. Oh yeah, $500 to start. That's the part of the 2,500 a year, by the way. Let's say it's 500 bucks to start and 150 a month. Yeah, that's a horrible deal, guys. I wouldn't do it. Your mind can be closed, and so will all the doors and the windows of every single opportunity the good Lord wants to give to you. But you refuse. No. No. If you were given one seed, one talent, and you came back and you said, I hid the seed, so just in case I don't lose it, and just I wanted to give you back the one seed. You do know what the good book says about that, right? It says, what the hell you were doing? What were you doing with the one seed? I gave it to you to make it like more, not to sit on it. Hey, sit on the write-offs. Buy that deodorant, have it as an expense. Detergent, have it as an expense. Your toothpaste, have it as an expense. Listen, you want to lose weight? Go buy some products and have it as an expense versus writing them off. How about you write off your weight loss? How about you write off the products that help with a bunch of other stuff instead of you like, anyway, there's a ton of tax advantages to having a side gig. Ton. I just gave you three. Maybe you knew one or two or all three of them. I don't know. But those are great. Like I said, you can write off about $50 a day. That's decent, man. And your auto ship doesn't cost $50 a day. Enough said. Your whole business doesn't cost $50 a day. Think about it. Your whole business does not cost $50 a day, and you can write off $50 a day. Hey, Nico, that's a great deal in my book. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking that's pretty decent. So, anyway, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. Listen to me. If you do not have a side gig, if you are just working one job, even if you don't want to do anything with the side gig, you're missing out on tax write-offs. Minimum $6,000 a year. In this economy, in case you want to, that's $500 a month that you can write off. If you don't have a side gig, if you're not doing anything on the side, you need to reach out to me. You got to get in touch with me. Let's go. What are you waiting for? I mean, this time's election, oh my God, it's gonna get messy. And if you don't have anything for yourself set up on the side, it's gonna get even worse. We're doing $6.50 a gallon for gas in California. $6.50. In-N-Out burger, fries, and a drink, now $12 instead of $7.99. $12. If you don't have anything set on the side, I'm telling you, I come from 38 jobs. Yeah. And I didn't have anything on the side. Not anymore. So if you don't have anything on the side, you've been thinking about it, you're like, what do I do? Hit me up. I'm Side Gig Sean. You can go to sidegigsean.com. I mean, like, I am literally everywhere. You can find me. Send me a message. Say, hey, let me check out what you got going on. I don't care if you join. I don't care if you do it. I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm just here to pass it on. Whoever wants to do whatever they want to do with it, they do it. I'm not that network marketer. Listen to me. I got 4 golden rules. I don't beg, I don't bug, I don't convince, I don't sell. I don't beg, I don't bug, I don't convince, I don't sell. My team does the same thing. That's why I don't sample. That's just me, right? So if you don't got something going on, remember what I told you. Hit me up. Let's go. The other thing is, if you've checked out curiositysshirts.com, I am so appreciative of you. I see the stats. People are on it, and people are putting stuff in their shopping carts. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the love. For those of you who have actually bought the shirts, I know you're waiting for them. I'm waiting for them. Let's go. And yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited to spread the love. With that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I did not think I'm going to talk half an hour, but here we are. With that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com. And I help folks create a side income using social media. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.